It usually happens when the house is completely quiet. Maybe you're watching TV. Maybe you're just about to fall asleep. And suddenly, your cat explodes across the room like a tiny rocket. They sprint down the hallway, bounce off the couch, slide across the floor, and then stop like nothing happened. Most people look at their cat and say one thing. Okay, my cat is crazy. But here's the truth. Your cat isn't being random, and they're definitely not crazy. Those sudden bursts of speed, often called cat zoomies, actually reveal something fascinating about how your cat's brain works. And once you understand the real reason behind it, you'll never look at your cat's midnight sprints the same way again. The first thing most cat owners get wrong is this. They think zoomies happen because their cat has too much energy. And yes, that's partly true. But it's only half the story. Domestic cats still follow the exact same activity pattern as their wild ancestors. Cats are crepuscular hunters. That means they are naturally most active during dawn and dusk. Thousands of years ago, wild cats hunted small animals like mice and birds during these low-light hours, because that's when their prey was most active. Even though your cat lives in a safe, comfortable home today, their brain is still programmed for that ancient schedule. So when evening arrives, something switches on inside their mind. Their instincts whisper one simple command. It's time to hunt. But there's just one small problem. There are no mice running through your living room. So all that hunting energy has to go somewhere. And that's when the zoomies begin. Now here's something many cat owners notice. Sometimes cats go completely wild right after using the litter box. For years this confused people. But animal behavior researchers discovered something fascinating. In the wild, when cats eliminate waste, the smell can attract predators. So their instinct tells them to leave the area quickly. That means the moment they finish, their brain sends a signal. Move, now. So they sprint away from the spot. It's not panic. It's not weird behavior. It's ancient survival programming that still lives inside your cat's brain. Watch your cat carefully during zoomies. You might notice something interesting. They sprint down the hallway, jump onto furniture, suddenly change direction, then pounce on something invisible. That's not random. Those movements follow the 3 stages of hunting. First, stalking, a slow, quiet approach. Second, chasing, an explosive burst of speed. Third, pouncing, the final leap to capture prey. Your living room basically becomes a training ground for a tiny predator. And believe it or not, cats are incredibly successful hunters. Wild cats succeed in 30 to 50% of their hunts. Compare that to lions, who succeed only about 25% of the time. So your fluffy house cat? They're basically a miniature apex predator, even if the only prey in your home is a moving dust particle. But hunting instincts aren't the only reason zoomies happen. Sometimes, zoomies act like an emotional reset button. Cats experience bursts of adrenaline and excitement just like humans do. But unlike us, they can't go for a jog or hit the gym. So their bodies release that energy through short, explosive activity. Think of it like a toddler who suddenly runs around the house before bedtime. It may look chaotic, but it actually helps the body regulate energy and stress. After a zoomie session, most cats suddenly calm down. Their nervous system basically says, energy released, time to relax. There's another reason zoomies happen, and it's something many owners overlook. Boredom. Indoor cats live very safe lives, but they also live very predictable lives. The same rooms, the same furniture, the same routine every day. But cats evolved in environments filled with movement, danger, and challenge. So when their brain doesn't receive enough stimulation, it creates its own excitement. Zoomies become a self-made adventure. Your cat isn't being chaotic. They're basically saying, I need something to chase. One cat owner noticed something interesting. Her cat had zoomies every single night at 10 p.m. Sprint, slide, jump, repeat. So she tried something simple. At 9:30 p.m., she started a 10-minute play session using a feather wand toy. Her cat chased it intensely, pounced several times, and finally caught it. Then she fed her cat dinner. That night, something surprising happened. No zoomies. Why? Because the play session completed the natural hunting sequence. Hunt, catch, eat, sleep. The exact pattern wildcats follow. If your cat gets zoomies often, there are a few simple things that can help. First, schedule daily play sessions. Cats love routine. 2 sessions per day, about 10 to 15 minutes each, can make a huge difference. Second, use toys that mimic real prey. Feather wands, toy mice, moving objects. These activate the instincts cats are wired for. Third, follow playtime with food. This completes the hunting cycle and helps your cat feel satisfied. It's one of the easiest ways to reduce nighttime chaos. So the next time your cat suddenly tears across the house like a tiny rocket, remember this: they're not being weird. They're not being random. They're acting out instincts that have been programmed into their brain for thousands of years. A burst of ancient behavior. A hunter practicing their craft. Now I'm curious, when do your cat's zoomies usually happen? Late at night? Right after the litter box? Or completely out of nowhere? Tell me in the comments, because some cats have the funniest zoomie routines you'll ever see. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to AI Doctor 123 to keep learning the secret language of cats. Because once you understand your cat, everything changes.